President Trump slamming North Korea after news of Otto Warmbier's death. Otto's family praising the president's efforts to bring their son home, also criticizing the Obama administration's handling of his captivity. Congressman Mike Kelly, Republican from Pennsylvania, joins us now. Congressman, thanks for taking the time out to speak with us. What are your feelings on Otto Warmbier? Could the Obama administration have done more to try and secure his release?
Well, I think obviously the Obama administration could have done more. They didn't do more, but I think President Obama's idea is, well, you sit down and talk with people, you try to talk nicely, and you try to get them to understand. Listen, these are folks that when you do something like that, you may consider it a kindness or the way to do it. They consider it. It emboldens them. This gives them a point to say, well, you're just weak. What President Trump spoke about the other day, when we lost Otto, it wasn't just the Warmbier family that lost a child. It was all America that lost a child. We all should be outraged that this happened. We still have 3 hostages, Otto, in North Korea right now. And the question is, what are we waiting for? Why do we allow this to happen? Although we know that the Korean War never truly ended. It was an armistice back in 1953. The North still fights it as a war. We keep acting as, well, do you know what? Maybe we can get them to behave. They're never going to behave. It's just the nature of who they are. And I think you better understand who the heck your enemies are before you start saying, maybe if we just sat down, had a little drink with them, we'd figure it out. I know I am very upset with the way the past administration handled it. As a father and a grandfather, my heart goes out to the Warmbiers, and I think we all know that we grieve with them right now. They are in our thoughts and our prayers.
All right, Congressman, I want to change subjects if we can. You're also a member of the Tax Writing Committee, and right now we're awaiting a major speech on tax reform from House Speaker Paul Ryan. What can you tell us? Can Republicans all get on the same page and get this thing done?
Well, listen, we're going to have to get on the same page and get it done. We were asking for many years to have majorities in the House and in the Senate and then to get the White House. We're there right now. It's going to have to be done in concert with the White House. I think the Speaker is going to put forth today a plan of how we're going to handle it. There's just time for tax reform. America is looking for it, and we have to be able to compete globally. There's no sense to stay on the path we're on and thinking it's going to be all right if we just let it go. Actually, it is not. We've got to act quickly, we've got to act firmly, and we've got to act with resolve that puts America back on pace to be the great country that it is and that the world looks to for leadership.
So we are hearing, Congressman, that some Republicans would like to cancel the August recess to just work on the agenda, roll up the sleeves, do whatever it takes to get this done. Is that realistically going to happen?
Do you know what? That's a good question. I'm from the private sector, and I'm an automobile dealer. We never leave the lot as long as there's a customer there. There's a lot of work to be done, but the other thing I want people to understand, the August recess is not about going to the beach or playing dodgeball. It's about getting back home with your constituents and working with them on a one-to-one basis. So I like the idea of a recess, but not when we have the laundry list of things that have to be done. Tax reform, healthcare reform, and getting the infrastructure up and running. Those are all pluses for the American people. This is not a Republican agenda, by the way. This is a Make America Great agenda.
I love your energy, and I hope others are listening to you among your colleagues. Congressman, thank you so much, Mike Kelly, for joining us, and spread the word and get this thing done. We appreciate it.
Will do. Put your mouthpiece in, pull down your helmet, and tighten the chin strap. It's time to go.
Time to go. Congressman, thank you very much. Peter Kinnan, I wish all the lawmakers had that energy and desire and drive to get something done.
I sure do.